Listen up, motherfuckers. If you are, and I mean if you are offended by any motherfucking thing, rather big, rather small, skinny, fat, tall, it don't matter. If you're offended by anything, you might want to exit this motherfucker right about now. But if you're still here, then
You're tuning into the All on the Table podcast. Your discretion is advised.
what's motherfucking poppin'? Got my man's in them.
Yo.
Motherfucking Myr1. What's poppin', son?
Shit, man. Ain't nothing. How's everything?
Hey, you know, try and get it how I get it, man. One day when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, that's all. At least that's the plan. Whether it happen or not, I don't know. But that's the plan. And me. So listen, I don't know if you know about this shit, but I'm assuming, knowing the type of fella you are, I know you kind of know what's going on in the world nowadays. You know what I mean? What's up with your man, DaBaby? What the fuck's up with him, cuz?
You know, bro, I don't really know that whole fucking story yet. I saw it, but I kind of like put it off to the side. Y'all gonna come back to it. So, what's the fucking story about?
So, the story is this. Apparently, he was at a concert, and he was doing this thing. I actually watched a good bit of the concert just to kind of like see what the temperature was in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Crowd was wilding. They was like throwing bottles of water at him and shit. He played it off like he wanted them to do it. Somebody threw a shoe at this motherfucker. He just so happened to like they ducked that joint. That shit was funny, cuz you gotta go watch that joint. But in between, what he was doing was he'd do like a verse from a song, and the song would go off, and he'd like talk a little bit and say something to kind of like hype up the next song. So I forget what song was about to come on, and he was like, he was actually, you know how motherfuckers be like, yo, if you got blah, 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 put your phone in the air. So he said, if you ain't got HIV or no disease one of them crazy diseases or some shit like that, put your phone in the air. So mind you, the crowd was okay with it.
Right.
The crowd didn't wild out on him. None of that shit. You know what I mean? Then he was like, fellas, if you ain't sucking no dick in the parking lot, put your phone in the air.
What the?
Listen, I'm not trying to say what the boss said was right or wrong, but I will say that shit was funny as fuck.
Right.
Because where did that shit come from?
Right.
Mind you, like he said, it was gay people and straight people in the audience, so it was what it was with that show.
Yeah, I saw the story, but I'm like, I'm gonna circle back to this because I see like he got arrested or some shit for that.
I didn't see he got arrested for it. That I didn't see, but I know he started an uproar with the uproar between the LGBT community, the straight community, which personally I don't see honestly what the uproar was about, if you ask me. Yeah. Because how the old saying goes, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you ain't sucking no dick in the parking lot today, what are you mad about?
Yeah. What you tripping for?
If you ain't got AIDS, what are you mad about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just like that damn, like the cartoon shit, man. The sense of the cartoon, that Pepe Le Pew shit and everything, man. It killed me. Like, why is all this going on now? Like, how you gonna censor a cartoon? Like, just write it out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You banning a damn cartoon because they feel like he was sexually harassing the damn skunk. But
hold on. Before you finish, there's one key element you left out of there. It's a cartoon from 30 fucking years ago.
Exactly.
But go ahead, keep going.
Actually, I'm sorry, it was a cat. He's a skunk. But the only reason why the cat was really trying to get away from him because he was a skunk. And she was smelling the damn fume. It wasn't about him trying to, hug up on her or nothing like that. But all they see was, hey, he's being rough with her. He's grabbing her and all that stuff. But like I said, the only thing, like, people not really looking at the cartoon for, like, seeing the fumes coming to her nose and shit, and she trying to get away from that shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's
sensitive as fuck for no reason right now.
Right.
So
that's crazy.
Here's what I was thinking to myself, right? You know me, I gotta think a little differently. Right. You know what I mean? So I said to myself, if him saying, if you ain't suck no dick in the parking lot, put your phone in the air, right? And the gay community got offended. What about all the songs that say, if you got a $20 bill, put your hands up? So if I ain't got no $20 bills, should I be upset?
You broke his shit. Some bullshit.
Listen, you paid for me to get in the club, you buying all my drinks, which there's a lot of females out here that go to the club broke just so dudes can buy them drinks. Should they get offended by that statement? Right. Or if a motherfucker say, if you got a fat ass and you ain't got no ass, should you be offended?
This shit's crazy, man.
Dude, I wanted to, like, I don't know. I just wanted to, like, make some sense to the whole debate. Because I just felt like the debate was just pointless.
It is. Everything now, like, I don't know how you feel about, like, the football teams and, like, they're changing their names and, like, the Redskins and all that shit. I don't know what's your take on it, but I'm like, okay, I get it, and maybe if this is back, when they first started it, but like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, this been years that this team been the Redskins, so why now? Why you want to change it now? After all the years. The Cleveland. Yeah, the Cleveland. What's that?
They just changed their name. I can't remember what it was.
Cleveland Indians, right?
Yeah, they just changed their name to. I can't remember exactly I can't remember the name.
Yeah,
I know they just changed their name. It's like all the teams is basically got to change their names. If you got like
Indian names, I'm like the football, like.
Because everything, you gotta remember, man. When you give somebody an inch, that means you gave somebody else the opportunity to take their inch. Right. You see what I'm saying? So every time you change something for one motherfucker, the next person can say, you know what? I feel offended by this. And you can't be like, no, you ain't got a right to be offended because they just had a right to be offended. So at what point do we get to the point where it's like, yo, shut the fuck up, stop being so goddamn soft?
Right. I sit back and watch and see all this shit, like with the Uncle Ben shit. You see, they call it Ben Rice. I'm like, what? They took a picture off and everything. They call it Ben Rice. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
here's another thing I find crazy. Now, when it comes to the LGBT community, when it comes to the Asian community, when it comes to the, a lot of different shit, right? You can't like crack a joke. You can't say nothing because it's considered derogatory, all types of shit. But motherfuckers can still crack a black joke and it's cool.
Right.
How the fuck is that possible?
Right.
How the fuck does this happen? Like you look at any movie, any TV show, it's always some type of fucking, even an all-white fucking movie, it's a black fucking stigma or something that's in there. And it's like, oh, it's cool because they the black people. They cool, they ain't worrying about it. But let you crack a joke about the fucking Holocaust or some Asians or the LGBT, and it's like, oh, you son of a bitch, you need to die. We need to cancel your ass right now. You ain't supposed to make no money.
Right. The LGBT thing, that shit is crazy because even I don't know if you watch Family Guy like that, but they the gay guy on there, they got rid of him But they got the old dude who or be flirting with the boys or stuff like that. And I'm like, y'all don't find that offensive? But the gay shit, y'all find offensive? Like, how does that work?
It's crazy how, like, in fucking 2021, nobody gives a fuck.
No.
About you being gay. Nobody
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
As long as you're not trying to pull on my dick, I don't care.
Who you fucking is who you fucking. Nobody cares. But every time you turn around, it's like, oh, you're a homophobe.
Right.
Oh, I don't have. I think it gets to a point where it's like, all right, I get it. You want to say because you're straight, you don't understand my lifestyle. But the same can be said because you're gay. You don't understand my lifestyle.
Exactly.
So it's like at some point, it got to be like, all right, we got to agree to disagree that neither one of us understand each other's lifestyle. But on the flip side of that, neither one of us have to understand each other's lifestyle. That's your fucking lifestyle, not mine.
Right.
I don't have to give a fuck. Right. Nobody's out here. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't think, I know back in the day, motherfuckers used to try to like bully gay dudes and shit like that. I'm pretty sure that shit is not happening nowadays. So motherfuckers got to cut that shit out with the whole, you're a homophobe because you don't like gay people. It's not that motherfuckers don't like gay people. It's just we don't have to give a fuck that you gay.
Right. We don't have to acknowledge you. We don't have to acknowledge this person next to you who ain't gay. So
exactly. Why do I have to give a fuck? That's your life. I don't got to give a fuck about you. I live my life. You live yours. Why the fuck I got to care so much? You don't give two shits about my life, but I got to care about yours because you're gay. That's some bullshit.
Right.
That's some bullshit if you ask me. Like, that's
I gotta watch what I say because you're gay.
Yeah. But it's okay for you to say what you want though.
Right.
That's some bullshit. I don't see the fairness in that. Right. You know what I mean? At some point, conversations have to be had. You can't just keep saying you can't speak on the LGBT because you don't understand when there's no conversation to make a motherfucker understand.
You're right.
Like, crazy, man. It's amazing how that shit works.
Yeah. That's YouTube with that, man.
But it's the truth, though.
It's true.
Like, we can't have the conversation, but we're supposed to just understand. That's like fucking women. No, we don't understand how you feel if you don't say it. Don't tell me you're supposed to understand.
Oh man, bro, you don't know how many times I gotta say, bro, I'm not no mind reader. You know what I mean? I'm not psychic. So exactly. What the fuck? How's I supposed to know this?
If I ask you what's wrong,
you're right. Tell me what's wrong.
But if you say nothing, I'm gonna assume it's nothing wrong. So when you sitting there with an attitude, you just angry as shit by yourself. Because I'm not angry.
All the subliminal messages and shit, man. Like, you're supposed to know this. Like, man, I'm not no expected gadget, man. I don't know no Da Vinci Code.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be up here with no billboard. Oh, she said this, and she said that, and then she said me mention this. No.
Hold on. You got to say it right. 5 years ago, she said this to me.
You got to put all this shit together.
10 years ago, we went to this place with this day, and somehow those two correlate with today. Like, get you the fuck out of here. That shit don't work, man. Catch me the fuck up to speed. You ain't trying to catch me up to speed. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Right. And that's why I tell them, you know what I mean? Like, we simple. You know what I mean? Just tell us straight up. What's wrong? What's up? You know what I mean?
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah, that's crazy though, man.
So, fucking T.I. and Chloe. I think that's the boy name. The boy that be on Wildin' Out. His name like Chloe or some shit like that. You watch Wildin' Out?
Yeah, I love Wildin' Out.
You know the dude that's always fucking, like, anytime he walk, he do that weird little dance and shit. And like every time they do the battle joints, it's all about somebody he fucked or somebody that's trying to fuck him or some shit like that. Brown skin boy.
The gay dude?
Yeah.
I know about from Atlanta. He from Atlanta?
I don't know exactly where. I'm be honest with you. I have no clue who he from. My wife tried to like break down who he was. I know he was like a YouTube star or some shit like that. like, honestly, he just another dude that's on Wild 'N Out that's not funny to me.
He the one who will be doing the twerk shit when he come out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
So him and T.I. was going at it on Twitter. I mean, yeah, on Twitter. And they did like a little live. He joined T.I.'s live. And both of them dudes, I ain't gonna lie, both of them had a lot of valid points when they was talking about the shit with, you know, the baby and what he said and blah, 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 blah. Both of them definitely had a lot of valid points. But for some reason, it's crazy because everybody who was part of the LGBT community didn't want to hear nothing T.I. was saying, only the boy, Chloe. And everybody who was straight, or quote unquote straight, because you don't really fucking know nowadays, everybody who was supposed to be straight was taking T.I.'s side and didn't want to hear shit that the boy Chloe said. But that's right there part of the fucking problem. Like, y'all gotta hear each other out. Like, T.I. was basically saying, like, listen, like, I don't have to give a fuck about what's going on.
Right.
I don't have to care. I don't have to give a shit. And the boy Chloe was basically saying, like, you know, you do kind of got you got to stand behind what you said. If you said something, you said something, which is true. But why the fuck do every fucking man on the planet got to stand behind the fact that the baby said what he said? Everybody don't believe exactly what he said. Would I go on stage and say, yo, fellas, if you ain't suck dick in the parking lot, put your phones up?
I'm not even gonna acknowledge no shit like that. I don't want to know what the fuck you did. Granted, I'm just being honest. Do I think that shit was funny? The fact that he said that shit? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that shit was hilarious. That the boy had enough gall to say that shit to his fucking fans. Right.
Like, is it disrespectful? Yup. Is it funny? Yup. It is what it is.
Like, hell no, man.
So a lot of people, I think that's another part of the reason why everybody mad. Then, you know, Boosie stepped in, and Boosie took it to the next level though. Boosie was talking about whooping motherfuckers' ass.
Yeah, he said something about, what's that, Lil Nas?
Yeah, I was about to say, he brought Lil Nas into it. Yeah. Speaking of Lil Nas, boy gonna push every fucking envelope he could possibly push, and people don't even dig it. People don't
give a fuck.
It's not, that's the thing. It's not that he don't. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna keep it being with you, right? And I know a lot of motherfuckers is not gonna watch his videos. A lot of people who quote unquote straight not gonna watch his videos. I watch every single one. The reason I watch them is because if I'm gonna speak on something, at least I want to be able to say I saw this shit. I've been there, something to that effect. You
saw the award. You saw the award, right?
No, I didn't. I don't watch award shows, to be honest with you. What happened on?
Where he, at the end of the thing, he kissed the dude. At the end of his performance, he kissed the dude. But it seemed like it was for it. But yeah.
Well, I didn't see that, but I know he did a performance on, I think it was like Saturday Night Live or some shit, where the bull, I think he like kissed the bull, and the bull was supposed to like grab his pants or some shit, and his fucking wood fell out the bottom of them Jones or some shit like that. Like, yeah, everything he does is like next level. But at the same time, you can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Because he's staying in your fucking mouth. Pause.
Right.
The real shit. He keep motherfuckers talking about him. He make you go watch his shit. Regardless of, like, you, if you a straight man and you can't watch one of his videos, don't even talk about it. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He got a joint with Jack Harlow. The whole video was in a prison. Fucking him and a bunch of other dudes in the shower dancing, butt ass naked. Yeah, the shit was just wow. But here's the flip side of that. Then you got Jack Harlow, who happened to be the only straight dude in the prison in a cell with a chick. Just like, first of all, why even be in the video? You see what I'm saying? If you gotta prove Oh shit, no, that's just that part of the person. Why even be in a video? I'm gonna be honest with you, as a straight dude, even if I do a song with you, no, I'm not gonna be in a video with you if your whole video is like that. I'm just not. And that's not me going against the LGBT community. That's just not what I'm into. So I'm not gonna sit here and play a part in it. Right. But Jack Harlow also too is the same dude that said that he gotta stand up for Black culture since he's in hip hop. Yeah, exactly. So, me personally, I'm looking at Jack Harlow. He's a culture vulture. It is what it is. He's feeding off of as much shit that he can to get his exposure, get his buzz up. Everybody wilding about Lil Nas. Let me do a song with him. Let me be in a video with him, make it look good. Yeah. So, like, how you feel about Jack Harlow?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm trying to get into like a little bit of new music, man. Because you know me, I'm like, I try to stay like in the 90s and the 2000s, the early 2000s thing. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to listen to what certain artists say. You know what I mean? Just to have an insight to what's going on. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. It's some of this new shit is really difficult to try to fuck with. To be honest.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I ride with my brother, man, and my brother's 40 years old, but he still listens to all this like this all mumble rap and all this shit. I swear to God, he said he had shit on random. I thought we were listening to one motherfucker the whole time we were driving, and it was like. He said, "No, dude, I have my shit on random." And I'm like, "Man, everybody's on the fucking same on this motherfucker."
Oh, real shit.
I swear to God, I didn't know.
What was I listening to? I was listening to something the other day. It was either a podcast, a radio show, or something. And somebody, I can't remember who it was, they was talking about how back in the day, it was like a cardinal sin for you to fucking sound like somebody else.
Yeah.
It was all about originality.
Right.
Like used to you could listen to an artist and probably 90% tell where they from.
Oh yeah.
Yo, it's a lot of dudes I thought was from down south that's from New York.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
Yeah.
Like this new crop of motherfuckers, a lot of like everybody sound exactly the same. Like when I started like looking up where dudes was from, shit like that, and I'm like, New York? What? I know motherfuckers in New York is mad as shit that you sound like that.
Yeah. This shit's crazy, man.
Like that shit's I don't fucking get it. I don't get that shit at all, man. Don't even try to be original no more. It's like, oh, that's what they sound like? Cool. I'm on that wave.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing. And that's the same thing with R&B, man. Like all the female, like I don't know if you know that, like all the female like singers, it's really hard to tell who's who. It's only maybe like a handful. Like of course I know her voice. I know what's her name? Summer Walker, yeah. And this one girl that be with Dreamville, Ari Lunix or something like that. I know her voice. But like everybody else is just sound the same, like every other female.
No,
like, even the white females, I'm like, damn, like I could swear that was a black girl.
I don't. Nobody wants to be original no more. Nobody wants. I think every 2 years you get a new original sound, and then you follow that for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like it's. I don't know, man. When the saying hip hop was dead, Nas and everybody was saying it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really do feel that way. Like,
I do too.
Another thing somebody said in an interview I was listening to, right? They was saying that the whole mumble rap wave, right? In the beginning, it was almost like a diss to call somebody a mumble rapper. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was almost like a diss to call somebody a backpack rapper as well. And that became, you know, kind of like a genre of hip hop that everybody fucked with. You know, Lupe, Kanye, a lot of different motherfuckers. So it was a diss to call somebody a mumble rapper. Then the mumble rap turned into the harmonizers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily that they rapping. It's not necessarily they singing. It's like a mix. Say again?
You sing rapping like that.
Yeah. Like, so that's like the new wave now. If you listen, like everybody is on that wave now. So it's like, I couldn't be mad when a lot of the R&B singers start rapping because what the fuck? Like, it's the same shit anyway. It's what everybody doing. Mm-hmm. Like, you got fucking, like Tory Lanez. He actually do more rapping than he do singing now.
Yeah.
Fucking Ty Dolla $ign. Fucking, a lot of these dudes, like, it's the same thing as all the new shit. So, how do you feel about that wave? Do you feel like mumble rap, sing rap, I don't even know what to call that shit. Do you feel like that's strictly where hip hop is going and the bars rappers is fading away?
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Because like now it's all about pretty much like if you got a nice beat, you can say about anything. It don't even matter what the fuck you saying now. You know what I mean? Because everybody just, you know, if you notice, motherfuckers hypnotized off the beat, just doing this shit here. Because I had this one boy, dog, one of my homeboys, his son. I was like, do you even know what he's saying? He was like, no, not really. I forgot. I don't even know the name of the fucking song, actually. But I was like, do you even know what he talking about? What is he talking about? He was like, I don't know, but it's slap though. I'm like, how something slap? And you don't know what the hell they talking about. He could be talking about, if you listen to this, you gay as hell. You know what I mean? If you bobbing your head to this, you gay as hell. But
I've been telling motherfuckers for years, man. For years, and everybody looking at me, oh man, people don't listen to music the way you do. You should.
Yeah.
How you saying that this song is hot and they saying absolutely, like, it'd be one thing if you said the beat was hot. I can ride with you on that.
Yeah.
But to tell me that the song is hot, you have absolutely no clue what they saying. You just listen to the beat and you like, oh shit, that hook is crazy. All right, but what are they saying in the verse?
I don't know. It's slap though. What?
The song called Miss Mary Muffin, and you rapping about the Itsy Bitsy Spider. like real shit. Like that shit don't make sense to me. Like it doesn't make sense to me at all.
It don't.
But everybody tell me, oh, you listen too hard to music. No, I actually listen to music. It's a difference.
Yeah. And that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what the creative process and everything is supposed to be about for you to get your message across. But what message are you conveying? Like,
no, you motherfuckers. The crazy part is people getting praised for putting out songs so fast because they saying absolutely nothing in them. I'd rather go back to when motherfuckers was putting out an album every 2 years because they actually worked.
Yeah,
worked on that album.
They motherfuckers, they kind of like secluded themselves and worked on it, thought about some shit they really wanted to talk about, their message, how they want to deliver it, and everything, you know what I mean? What they want that album to be about. Now, it's like, hey, we're going to go to the studio and go talk about what we did in the club last night. And the thing about it, the subject be about the club, the title be about the club, but when you listen to the song, like, you talk about killing somebody or I was sold some drugs. Where the club come in at? I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody got the same saying there. Oh man, I don't write. Exactly. You need to sit your ass down and think about what the fuck you want to say. For real.
Everybody just fucking go in the booth, say the first thing that comes to their mind, and everybody's like, oh my goodness, it's so fucking great. It's so amazing. No, it's not. That shit is ass.
That shit was ass. Hey, but you know what? One thing on Migos, you know, they ain't nothing but motherfucking ad-lib rap.
Facts.
But the one motherfucking dude, Not Offset. Not Takeoff. What's the other dude? You got Offset, Takeoff, and what's his name?
I don't really listen to them dudes, so I don't know.
I don't either. But the last dude who really don't really talk that much, this was on the award show. He got on there and really motherfucking spitting. I'm like, what the fuck? Where that come from? You know what I mean? Why the fuck? Where that come from? But the trend today is all about the ad-libs and, the skirt and, not really saying much. So the two, Takeoff and Offset were the ones that motherfucking rap the most. But I'm like, damn, we're really saying something right now, but you really don't hear that from them.
You know who I blame for that shit? Future. Nay. Bro, it's so crazy. I don't know if you remember that Jeezy album, I think of 103, when like Future first came around before he started using the auto-tune and everything like that. He was on Jeezy album. And I was like, this motherfucker actually spitting. And he really saying something on that song. But I'm like, now it's like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what I mean? I tried to listen to a Future album one time. I can't remember which album it was. This was like years ago. I tried to listen to that shit, and it was like, the more I listened to that shit, the more I got upset with myself. Like I was like pissing myself off, and it was like everybody kept talking about how much the boy got bars, how fire he is, and I'm like, all right, I'm not one of them dudes, and a lot of people don't understand. When I say I don't like an artist, it's because I've actually listened to their shit.
Right.
I don't just listen to one song on the radio and be like, oh no, that joint trash. If I say I don't like an artist, I've actually went and I've listened to, maybe a mixtape or two, an album or two, some songs, some features. Like I'll dig in the crates and listen to shit. I don't just be like, no, he ass. Nah, I'll actually go listen. And if you name an artist and I say, yo, I ain't really listen up on him, 9 out of 10, probably when we finish talking, I'm probably gonna listen to a song or two, an album or something. Like that's just how I am.
Right.
I tried my hardest with the boy, cuz, and it was just like, dog, like you just pissing yourself off listening to this bullshit.
Exactly, bro.
I did the same thing with the Migos. Everybody kept like I asked somebody one day, this was years ago. I'm like, yo, out the new wave of motherfuckers, who would you say is the most lyrical out the new wave of MCs? Now, mind you, I'm thinking he gonna say like Dave East or some shit like that. If he'd have said East, I'd have been like, you know what? All right, I could bang with you. Mind you, he was younger than me, so I'm like, all right. He was like, yeah, Migos. And I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. Just by the songs I heard on the radio, I can't agree with that. He was like, no, man, you sleeping on them, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go and give him some play. Yeah, nah. Again, pissing myself off. And when I got back to work, I'm like, bro, like, I'm mad that you even said them dudes like lyrical. He was like, no, they punchlines is crazy. I'm like, dude, none of this shit that they said made any fucking sense
at all.
Like nothing made sense. It was just like every punch, first of all, every bar was like 3 words.
Yeah.
Literally. There was no substance in it, nothing. And I'm like, dude, are you caught up in the ad-libs or what it is? He was like, nah, man, I don't even listen to the ad-libs. I'm like, it's almost impossible because 90%
that's what they do the whole song.
Majority of their verses ad-libs. So you can't say exactly. Take off. Like I can't. This like 21 Savage. Everybody was like, "Yo, boy got bars." All I hear every time I hear 21. Yeah. Every 3 words, 21. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit alone, I couldn't deal with. Like I know your name, bro. I don't need you to keep telling me. Like, your ad-lib should not be your name 38 times. I think his goal is to say 21 times in every single song. Like, I'm really starting to feel that way.
Right. You never know.
Feel that way.
There's a message behind everything. You know what I mean? So, that's probably it.
Another thing I heard somebody say, And I know you can probably relate to this. So I definitely wanted to get your opinion on it. They said that when it comes to fashion, and you know I'm not a fashion dude. I don't give a fuck about fashion. I'm be honest with you. Most things in fashion, I'm clueless as fuck. Most of that shit just look fucking retarded, look stupid. My bad. I know you can't say retarded no more, but yeah, that shit retarded. Fuck what you talking about? Like I can't get it. So the motherfucker said it actually costs more money. It costs more money for a man to dress feminine than to not dress feminine. So basically, the dudes that wear like the more feminine you dress as a man, the more money you're gonna spend on your clothes. Now, here's the crazy part, because I'm looking at your facial area, right? And I had to think about that for a second myself.
It sounds accurate.
I had to think about it. Now, I thought about it in the sense of like I said, I don't know fashion. I don't buy shit for names. I don't buy shit because everybody got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got like 3 brands of jeans that I wear, and I literally only buy those. I don't think about no other brand of jean. 90% of my shirts come from fucking Target, Walmart, because I wear graphic tees. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really the dresser. Anything else is like random shit that I might pick up from somewhere. So I thought about it when it came to my boys. Now, both of my sons are wearing grown man size clothes. So I had to think about it in their light, right? I took my son to the store to get him some jeans. Now, mind you, he's 17. I think at the time he was 15. The one incident that I'm thinking about in general. He was 15 years old. We go in the store and we grabbing him some jeans. And I'm looking at the jeans. I'm looking at the prices of the jeans. And the skinnies, same colors as the regular jeans. Same, whatever. But the word skinny and the fact that they had the word super skinny on some, that shit kind of like made me upset a little bit. The fact that a dude would want to wear a pair of super skinny. Like, the fact that you put super skinny in the name, like, was just out of pocket. But whatever, we ain't even gonna get into that part. But skinnies that was literally the same colors, the same exact color as the boot cut, the regular cut, all of that. The skinnies always cost a little bit more in the same exact colors.
You know why? What's the trend?
That's when everybody want to look like the ashes.
Right.
So I had to think about that shit. That's one of the truest statements I heard in a long time.
Yeah.
It actually costs more for dudes to look feminine than for dudes to look like dudes, and dudes is okay with that.
Yeah. Because that's the trend now. And motherfuckers who, making the clothes and everything, they know, they see this shit. Okay, this is a trend right now, so we could charge, hey, if they want these skinny jeans, we're going to charge them this price. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We're going to make our money off the regular jeans, because, you got your regular motherfuckers, but a lot of teenagers now, this is a trend for them.
You can't even say teenagers now. Yo, true story, right? My brother did 17 years in jail, right? He get out. And before he got out, his chick hit me up. She was like, yo, I'm trying to get him some clothes. He's saying blah, 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 blah. But everything he's speaking on is shit from like before he got booked. So he don't really out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she like, yo, where do you shop at? So that way I could go grab him some shit. So I'm like, all right, I go here. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, all right, I don't go to these specific stores because I know damn near everything they got in there is skinny as fuck. And I don't know if my man want to cut circulation off his sack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to tell you to go over there. I'm envisioning everything from before he got booked as well.
Right.
So he get out. And he called me one day. He like, yo, bro, what's up with you? Boom, 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 boom. We chopping it up. So he was like, yeah, man, something about some skinny jeans, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't bang with them Jones, bro. Like that's not my forte right there. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, nah, it ain't that I don't fuck. He was like, it ain't that I fuck with him or I don't fuck with him, but that's the wave. So and I understood that you just getting out. You got to figure out what
work for you.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, nah. He was like, yo, I'm talking to my man and shit. No, this is a true fucking story right here, guys. This is a true story. He was like, yo, I'm talking to my man and shit, right? And my man was like, yo, I gotta figure this shit out, man. My jeans ain't skinny enough, man. I need to get I think I need to get smaller joints. And I'm like, hold, time out, bro. Time out. Did you just say what I think you just said? I just want to make sure I understood what you said. I don't want to be like putting words in your mouth or miscomprehending or misconstruing anything you said. I just want to make sure I understand you. And he was like, what you mean? I said, yo, you just said your man said that his joints, his jeans ain't tight enough. He was like, no. He was saying that his skinnies ain't skinny enough. And I'm like, well, what's the difference? What's the difference? If they not skinny enough, that means they not tight enough. Like, what do you want? His nuts all the way actually up inside of him? Like,
you want some leggings, motherfuckers?
Like, tell him to go to the Rainbow, get you some Spanx with the pockets on it, call it a day. Like,
get some yoga pants, man.
Exactly. Like, no, I don't understand the wave of this shit, son. Fashion goes along with music. And so many motherfuckers in music, I think Wayne kind of like...
He started.
Say again?
He started.
Yeah, I think Wayne like really started that trend with the truck fit and all that. And then everybody was like, yo, I gotta get my joints tighter too. Like, yo, that shit is out of pocket, son.
Wait.
Out of pocket. My son called himself one day. He picked up a pair. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for those. He was like, I really like these joints. I was like, yeah, you can keep liking them all you want, but I'm not paying for them. When you get out the house, say again?
I said, when you get out the house, or get your own job.
Here's the thing. You ain't even got to be out the house, bro. You get your own job, buy your own jeans, you can buy whatever you want. But out of my dime, I'm not buying them joints, bro. It's not happening. That's just not an option for me, dog. I'm not doing it. Mind you, my son's skinny as shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. You still gonna wear regular size jeans. I'm just saying.
I don't know which one to look worse, man. A skinny ass dude with some skinny ass jeans or a big dude with some skinny ass jeans. I don't look like that. What the fuck will worse?
A fat motherfucker in skinny jeans is definitely worse, bro. See, here's the thing. A skinny dude can get away with it because he already slim. You see what I'm saying? But when you fat as shit and you squeeze it, females are the only...
No niggas doing this shit here, though.
Exactly. I don't even understand why females do that shit, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. They want to accentuate their curves, show off the cakery. I'm okay with it. But as a grown-ass man, you ain't supposed to be displaying the cakery, cuz.
No.
Like, it's just that simple, cuz. You ain't supposed to be walking around like it's a bakery, bro.
Yeah. But, you know what? Something I had to think about, though, because Ann made me think about some shit. If you look at the album covers back in the day, in the 70s and shit, man, like, look at the Isaac Brother old album cover. And you see all these motherfuckers wearing blouses and tight-end pants and shit, trying to show off the package and shit. And
what they call it, androgynous shit?
Yeah, that's kind of coming back around, you know what I mean?
And I honestly thought about that as well. I did. Like, I ain't rule that out, that, you know what I mean? That's how it popped off back then. And I get that. But Can I say if I was back in that era, I would have dressed like that? I can honestly tell you, no, I wouldn't.
That's what I told her. I was like, I don't think I would be like that. I think I would be like more like a Jim Kelly I don't know if you ever watched some of the Jim Kelly movies and shit like that, where he had the nice turtleneck. The pants were nice, you know, they were fitting, but they were no skinny fucking jeans.
It's a difference, and I keep trying to tell people this, right? There is a huge difference between a tailored look in your jeans and a skinny jean. It's a difference. Do I wear like big ass, baggy ass clothes? Nah. Do I wear clothes that actually fit me? Yes. Am I about to sit here and if I gotta squeeze into some drinks, I'm not wearing it. It's not even enough.
At all.
If I gotta lather up my motherfucking hips, you know what I'm saying? To put my jeans on.
No nigga should be doing this shit here, man. For real.
Why you shimmying into your shit? You shouldn't be shimmying into your shit.
Hell nah.
It's just that simple. But these dudes, they that's the twist. Like, if you ain't shimmying, them drinks ain't hot. Nah, son, you got it. I'm cool. I don't. Here's more power to all you motherfuckers out there that's shimmying into your shit. It won't be me.
Me either, bro. Ain't do it.
No, I walk in the store. As soon as I see skinny, I walk away.
Yeah.
If I see skinny too many times in the store, I don't even want to buy nothing out the store. Yo, hold up.
Matter of fact, if I'm walking up to the store and I see the Mexican with motherfucking skinny jeans and I don't need to be in this fucking store.
Facts. Yo, my wife told me some shit last night that blew my fucking brain a little bit, son.
What's that?
She says, Victoria's Secret got a crazy ass sale going on right now. Now that's not the crazy part about it. The crazy part is, you know why they having this crazy ass sale?
Why not?
To promote their men's line.
What?
Exactly what I said. What? What do you mean? So Victoria's Secret now has a men's line. Do I want to see what that men's line look like? No. Not at all.
I do.
I do not.
Just what it look like.
I'm pretty sure they, you know what, just because you said that, you right. I gotta go check it out just to see what it's hitting for. But I before I look at anything I already know, there's no way to go have nothing that I would actually wear.
Nah, it's gonna be some damn sheer shit that your ball gonna be see through. Some R. Kelly, what's that video? Half on a baby. It's gonna be shit like that.
Exactly.
The how to.
Thanks.
The sheer in the motherfucker.
Thanks. No, when I was just like, what? But I guarantee you, it's gonna be a lot of dudes gonna pop out in some fucking Victoria's Secret sweats.
I'm not gonna have
It's gonna be cool. I'm telling you, that shit about to be cool, cuz I'm trying to tell you.
Also have some bleed out ass shit on there.
Exactly.
Shit on their ass.
I'm trying to tell you, cuz here's the thing. If it's cool to wear fucking the tightest jeans you could find, why would it not be cool to wear something from Victoria's Secret?
The only thing I wear from Victoria's Secret is they motherfucker very sexy cologne. Man, that's it.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know they sold cologne in that joint, guys.
Yeah, they got very sexy and very sexy too, man.
I ain't even know that. I used to go in Victoria's Secret 2-3 times a year, grab some shit for the wife. I ain't been in that joint in a couple years, so I don't know. She do a little Savage Fenty shit and all that now, and all the other little spots she gets shit from. So yeah, I was relieved of my phone. You know what I'm saying? I was relieved of the duty, so I don't have to go in there no more. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know that they had like colognes and shit like that, but
yeah, I've been rocking that.
It makes sense now. I mean, it makes sense now. You start off with shit like that, and then you just keep moving from there. It makes sense. I'm telling you, though, I'm pretty sure. Motherfuckers gonna start bopping out in some Vicky shit because it's gonna be cool to do. All it's gonna take is for one rapper, singer, whoever that's like, let's say a Lil Wayne. Let's say Vicky reach out to Lil Wayne and say, yo, throw these Jones on in your video.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna bop out in them joints.
Yeah.
I hope none of my homies do, but I'm clowning.
You ain't gotta worry about me with no Vicky motherfucking video.
To every one of my homies, you already know I'm a shit talking motherfucker, and you already know I don't give a fuck. So
nah, you see what I got, what I always wear. I don't know if you can really see it, but damn, because it's kind of
some Isaiah shit.
Nah.
Lacoste, close enough. Yeah, I know. You see, I Isaiah, Lacoste. I look at both of them the same thing.
That's all I wear. Draws down, shorts.
I don't need to see your drawers, son. I believe you.
Nah, I'm not gonna show my drawers.
Roger that, boss. I believe you, guys. We ain't gotta go that far. Say again?
That's all I wear, though.
I hear that. What's motherfucking poppin', folks? What's motherfucking poppin', folks? Y'all know what it is. All on the table, baby. It's your boy, Rawasas, man. Letting y'all know. Y'all can check us out everywhere. YouTube, motherfucking Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Amazon Music, fucking Apple Music, Stitcher. We everywhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? Check us out, man. If you got a story to tell, you got something that you want to get off your chest, you want to come on and debate with the team, you want to join the conversation, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? You shoot us a DM on IG. We ready to talk. We ready to get it poppin', man. We invite all guests. We invite all conversations. You feel like you got something interesting going on in your life and you just want people to know? Come get with us, baby. Come get with us, baby. Boom!